Call this meeting to order of the Lincoln County Board of Education in a special session on Tuesday, December 12th at 7 p.m. And we are at the county office. The purpose of this meeting is to approve the resignation of Jody Pastori and discuss filling the vacancy. This time we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Wilson, would you lead us in the pledge?
Yes, sir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wilson. All right, that brings us, of course, we have no public comment, being a special session, but brings us down to administrative items. The only one on the agenda is approve the resignation of Jody Pastori. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Wilson,
Second.
Snyder, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And it's unanimous, 4-0. And I always wonder what would happen if we'd say, no, we're not going to approve it. But I looked in Robert's Rules of Order and couldn't find a thing to address it. So at this time, I'd like to have a motion and a second to enter into executive session to discuss the process and possible filling of this vacancy. And because we're going to be talking about people, that's grounds for an executive session. Do I have a motion?
I make that motion.
Burns,
Second.
Wilson, all in, the time is 7:02. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. And we will retire to executive session. left executive session and back in regular session. No decisions or no votes were taken during the regular session. The board did agree the framework of the procedure to follow to select a board member. According to board policy 0145, we have to advertise this, notify the public of a vacancy, and take applications. This is definitely a policy that we need to revise in the future. This puts a lot of people maybe in an inconvenient position if they don't get the one position that's available. So, but anyway, Robin, under A and B of this policy is what we need to have published in the paper and put on our school websites, county websites, whatever, of this vacancy. You may want to go back and look at the wording. Whenever you had Larry Wilkerson's death and went through this process, that wording may be there. I'll give you a call tomorrow and we'll go over that wording when you get a chance to get that and take a look at that. And we'll get that out to the paper. It will not be in the paper until next
week.
Wednesday. Of course, we have a board meeting next Tuesday, but there won't be anything on there. But we would like this item 4 on our current agenda about appointment of board member to continue to be on all of our agendas until we determine how this vacancy is going to be filled. And who knows, we may agree next week. So, but we'll have that on there until then. And the board will meet on January the 2nd, which is the first Tuesday in January, and go through those applications. The applications are to be addressed to me at the Lincoln County Board of Education, not coming to me personally, but coming to the board.
Now, on item 4, that doesn't mean you go back on the agenda until after the application date, correct?
Let's have it on every one of them, because we may, when we look at those, it won't have to be on next week's. No, won't be on next week's. Has to be on January the 2nd, though, because we may get those and decide that night that we want to appoint somebody. But it doesn't have to be next week, but it does January the 2nd.
Make a motion that we table item 4
Have a
until
motion
January
to
2nd.
I seconded.
Wilson, the table. Burns, second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None? Under comments and concerns? Just got a comment. The Lincoln County Opportunity Company Board of Directors voted today to take control of Ranger Elementary if the state board approves it, and if this board engages in that contract. They're willing to take it over and make a senior citizen center up there.
Are they gonna buy it from us or just?
I
Rent or
would
what?
suggest at this board that we sell it for a nominal fee of $10 and get out from under it totally, so we'll have no obligation for repair or anything else.
Or anybody getting hurt on the
And
playground or
just
anything?
let Lincoln County Opportunity Company own the place and provide services to those citizens in the Ranger area.
Will you need Robin to get us a contract?
Well, we'll have to get the lawyer to
Yeah.
draw up the contract and do that. We've got some things that we still have to figure out. The date of the takeover, obviously it will be during the summer, and what to do with some of the equipment and
Mhm.
and, that sort of thing, and items to be detailed out, but, this county office is free to put a contract together so that we can vote on it and hopefully give it to Lincoln County Opportunity Company for a nominal fee and provide services to those citizens up there. So, the board meets in Charleston tomorrow to determine whether or not they're going to approve the closure of Ranger Elementary. I can't imagine that they would not approve it, but,
Would they call right after their meeting, or Robin would call them, or how would we know?
Mr. Davis?
Mr. Barnett would
Okay.
be
Okay, so Mr. Davis
either
would.
there or calling in, or Mr. Davis.
Okay.
Anything else?
Do you want to put like a deadline? Sense of interest?
Up for the
like,
board member.
December or January 1st, you got the application.
I think we put we announce it, next week. It'll be in your paper. I don't know what that day is.
What is next Tuesday or Wednesday? What, 19th and 20th?
20th. I think probably the deadline for getting those application in would be 8 days.
Let's make it 31st.
Make it the 30th.
Yeah, the
31st.
31st of December. Yeah, I agree, Jeremy. It gives them
That's,
time.
New Year's Eve, that's a Sunday.
Also,
So 31,
29th.
30, the 29th. Yeah. Yeah, because it's an OS day or something like that. Okay,
29.
The last working day before New Year's
yeah,
should be the deadline.
29.
29,
Okay,
okay.
that would be it. And, anybody got anything else?
we'll need somebody to figure out when the 45 days starts.
I'll have to get with Frank and
I think that, I think that I said the my understanding is that the application or his form said he was just leaving December the 6th. I think the 45 days start whenever he says, I resign. But I guess I want to check in on that.
I would contend it's after the board action, but we'd have to find out.
Yeah,
So we'll do
we
that.
could ask our lawyer to have her tell us exactly what to do.
All right, we will adjourn until Tuesday, December 19th. That's next Tuesday at 7 PM at the main office. Do I have a motion?
I
So
make that,
moved.
I'll second.
Snyder, Burns. Time is 7:37. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? This meeting is adjourned.
It's been a fast one.